that the hearings for Judge Jackson were basically, you know, an opportunity for a handful of Republican senators who want to become president to craft a 30-second soundbite that would appear on Fox News. I predicted that yesterday. It happened last night, just exactly as I predicted. These Republican senators have no interest in determining whether Judge Jackson is qualified. By the way, she has more judicial experience than 4 people currently sitting on the Supreme Court. And clearly, I mean, compare her performance to Beer Bong Biff, right? Beer Bong Biff Kavanaugh. It's just like night and day. I mean, it's just. Anyway, Raphael Warnock, a Democrat from Georgia who's also black, he said, you know, I do think it's a legitimate question to ask if these, and he's speaking of these Republican senators, would be asking these questions if she wasn't a black woman. Basically asking her to defend, you know, the 1619 Project. Well, she has nothing to do with that. Oh, but it has a black woman who put it together, don't you know? If she defends critical race theory. Critical race theory has, you know, it's not even taught in our schools, and yet Marsha Blackburn kept saying, oh, we're doing, and Ted Cruz, oh, critical race theory in kindergarten. Yes. This is all just grandstanding. And I might add, racist grandstanding by white Republican senators. Talking about parental rights, talking about mask mandates, talking about transgender women in sports. Everything they could do to try to just smear her and get that little 60-second soundbite. And it's frankly pathetic. It's a terrible reflection on today's Republican Party. It validates the point that I've made on this program over and over and over again, that the Republican Party has been captured. Not that there wasn't ever a shortage of racists and misogynists in it, but it has been captured basically, particularly since the Trump era, by neo-fascists who ground their love and hope for an authoritarian dictatorship in the United States in their belief that white people are the superior race and therefore should run everything, and that men are superior to women and therefore women should always be subordinate to them and do whatever they say. And, you know, and their attempts to put this into law by rolling back Supreme Court decisions and passing legislation and grandstanding like this. I'm just, I don't know how to say it any more strongly. I was so offended by the disrespect that was shown to an extraordinary woman, an extraordinary legal scholar, by these white people on the Senate Judiciary Committee, by these white Republicans. It was beyond disgusting.